Hello followers and welcome back to Vanilla Gogurt, and in today's episode we have a couple of things to look into, but before we get into that I want to kind of show you a clip. I managed to get a hold of one of the Ender's engineers, TheRedSerenity, and I did a collaborative recording with him where he showed me how to use the Ender and all of that kind of stuff. We explained a little bit about SerenitySwap as well. So I'm going to show you guys that, and then I will be back to explain what's happened since then, and we have some pretty cool stuff to look at, and then finally we'll probably work on the plot here. So enjoy this next clip. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Vanilla Gogurt. I'm here today with TheRedSerenity, who's going to show us how to use the Ender and explain a little bit about SerenitySwap to us as well. So we're currently in the Nether Hub. Why don't you take us there?
Alright, here we are. This is the end tunnel here.
There we go. Not finished yet.
This is really disorienting. I'm in F5 mode. Trying to sprint jump.
There's Hal. There we are.
So this is the ugly stronghold of ugliness. I can't see you because you're still invisible due to that glitch.
Oh yeah.
Here's the end welcome dog.
Oh, that's what that is. I thought somebody left it there because they didn't want it.
I did leave it there. And it has turned into the end welcome dog because I can't get it to leave.
Here we are.
I've tried everything.
So here we are in the end, going down the very dangerous snow path.
This will be fixed.
Yeah, this is temporary, I could see that.
And at the moment the Ender is slightly less efficient than it should be, because I've been working on the Eepstom.
Yeah, I've seen that there's a couple of Endermen still around outside of the farm. So, to all viewers who aren't so familiar with what an Ender is, this is an Ender. It's a very tall structure designed for farming Endermen. And I'm just going to say we're recording to Hal. And basically, this Enderman farm, and TheRedSerenity here will be able to explain a little bit more about it, is very efficient for getting experience and ender pearls, which is why we have one.
Yeah, you can get up to level 30 in almost no time flat. So this is the temporary storage area with our enchanting. I was doing really low level books.
Yeah.
Before I left. So everything in here is really for use in the Ender Project building.
Yeah, there's quartz and stuff here, sticky pistons and lamps.
And a ton of Ender Pearls over here.
Clay. A lot of cool stuff here. Snow golem up there.
Yeah, he's also if you F3 you'll find 13 entities.
Yeah,
all
13
of these entities. Every single one of these entities are either us, the snow golem, or the item frames.
Ah.
And this guy here. Ow. Let me grab Mr. Smitey. Hold on.
Sneak past that guy.
Mr. Smitey! Where are you? Mr. Smitey's not so good at this.
No. Well, that took care of him.
So when you come in, you can see the quartz clay structure. It's exactly 2.5 blocks tall.
So, yeah, Enderman can't fit in here.
This is the central killing area. You can see it's off right now, so it's closed off.
That's why there's only 13 entities, right? Because it's completely off.
It's completely disabled. They're not spawning. They're not doing anything. This is the way off to the Ender multiple level enchanting station.
Ah.
Which we're still working on.
Yeah. There's hell over there.
It'll be 2 different sections where you can, at the push of a button, change it between any level between 2 and 30.
Nice. Do you have any food, by the way? I'm out of potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Alright.
So, we don't have an anvil, apparently. There we go.
I'm also replacing one in the wall that someone broke.
Hiding them.
Yeah. So, another plan in progress is the anvil delivery system. The anvil's going to be right here, and once it has gone through 3 updates, it will drop another anvil, because that one is broken.
Yeah. I've seen those drop stations before, but never really made one.
This is the way off to the Vanilla Gogurt department hallway, or I forgot what I called it earlier. I mean, it's really just going to be kind of an area for expanding on pranks. And this, when you're all done with the Ender,
yep.
You stand in here, push the button, and this is the Eepstom. Or this is the Eepdom. God, what is this one called? The ESB.
Oh, this is where it drops you into the void, doesn't it? And respawns you at your bed.
The ESB.
That's what that is.
As you can see, I'm standing in here with Mr. Smitey. I don't want to die. Nah.
That's pretty awesome. I like that. It gives you a chance so that you don't push it by mistake.
So it gives you roughly 5 seconds.
That's pretty good.
Alright, and under all these carpets are...
hoppers.
So you don't even see most of the ender pearls that pop up. And it leads over here to... This is the Eepstom. The ender pearl storage and disposal mechanism.
So I'm guessing it fills up a bunch of chests, and then once it's full, it gets rid of them.
Yep, it's these hoppers pull it out in 4 separate quadrants, so it has very little, if no, chance to overflow, even if you're using it at maximum speed. It then puts them into these drop evaders, which are silent when they've been primed.
Yeah.
And sends them all up to these upper levels of hoppers.
Which are going to link to chests, I presume.
Yes, it's going to link to chests, but once the chests reach a certain level of fullness, it will start dropping them.
Into the void, I'm guessing, to prevent lag?
Into the void. Yep.
Awesome.
Also,
you really have this kind of covered, don't you?
Yeah. Since these carpets are so easy to destroy, as you saw.
Yep.
One of the additional things it will do is filter out carpets, and it will also then move to filtering out the ender pearls.
Oh, that's what you meant the other day.
So that any other unidentified items will wind up in a chest. So say you get killed by Enderman right here, and all your crap falls on the carpets. You don't want that to be pushed out into the void, so it just drops in a chest, which will probably wind up over here, I think.
Yeah, that would make sense.
It'll have plenty of backup space.
Yeah.
So nothing will really happen with that. Just you can come back, claim your stuff, and nothing will have happened.
Well, that's better than losing stuff to the void or letting stuff despawn.
This is the hole for SerenitySwap right now.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot going on here.
Now, one thing I don't get is actually how this thing works, this SerenitySwap.
At the moment, there is no infrastructure, so it's basically you walk in, you look at this, and go, hey, I want that.
Okay.
And then I'll quote you a price, you can haggle on it right now.
Okay.
And then you'll take it and you'll drop the payment in this chest, which is just full of random crap.
Ah, okay. So, say if I wanted this Bane of Arthropods 4 sword and Knockback 2 sword, I don't, but if I wanted it, there will be a price for that, and then I basically give you that price in this chest.
At the moment, yeah. It's all honor-based.
Well, I think that's fair. I wouldn't cheapskate somebody out of that. I wouldn't want it done to me, so why would I do it to anyone else?
Right. I'm going to lift Pulverizer 3 in here.
Ah.
Alright, so I think you've seen enough of the other stuff. Let's actually get this thing started.
Yeah.
This is the main power switch.
Okay, so you turn that on. Oh man, the lag.
Yeah. I have to go in there and fix all the lighting problems.
Why is that flashing?
Because it's currently warming up.
Oh. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that.
See, now it's on, and then suddenly, wait for it.
There we go. And these are all one punch kill.
One punch kill.
Nice. This is pretty cool.
It's currently not at efficiency.
Ah.
Because they will sometimes teleport out. I think they can still spawn on top of some of these blocks here that I haven't watered yet. Because I've been working on it. It is so loud in here.
Yeah, I can imagine. I'm going to turn my sound down, actually. I don't need to worry about anything sneaking up on me in here.
So, let's just say you've decided you're done for the day with this place.
Yep.
Just come over here, push this button, and it starts the cooldown cycle.
And these guys that get left in here just despawn when you walk away?
You can clear them out. They'll despawn if you walk away. Really either or.
Well, that's pretty cool. I'm getting a lot of lag again when it turned off.
Part of that is from the actual mechanism that has the power switch work for the cooldown cycle. And the other part is that it's also lagging from light level changing all the way up the tower.
That's why. Alright. Well, this seems pretty simple, actually. I thought it was going to be a lot more complicated than this to actually work.
No, I just made it so it's one button.
Well,
everything else will be automatic.
Helps.
At the moment, you have to come out here and purge the Eepstom. Just these last hoppers here, take everything out and just drop it into the void. But when it's done, you will have to do literally nothing for that. It'll store what it needs to, drop the rest, and anything that it can't identify, it'll drop in a different chest.
So when I'm done with this, I just take the stuff out of this hopper here and that one there.
There are 4 different hoppers you have to take it out of, because it pulls it out in quadrants.
Okay, so then I just toss them over the edge.
Yep.
Okay, that seems pretty simple.
You don't actually have to do this, you can just drop them a stack at a time, but
yeah,
I like doing this.
Well, yeah, because it has no surface to land on, so it'll just get destroyed in the void.
Yeah, we didn't know that, and when brick was falling out of the end a couple times, we have died so many times making this.
I think you died literally within 2 minutes of me logging in for the first time.
Yeah, that happened. I think that's actually still on the video.
Yeah. Alright, well this seems pretty simple. Thank you for the tour.
No problem.
And I look forward to seeing what other builds that you can come up with. And I know that you've been working on the slime farm as well. So
yeah, I have. It's that's completely automatic as well. All you have to do is just stand there.
Nice. I'll probably take a look at that when I have more of a desire for slime balls, but I don't need that right now. So I think
all
I'm going to do now is probably enchant my gear and get some nice equipment going. I could ditch this stone sword at last.